set in all parts of the country. That is because we are in a desert climate. So you can have a 10-degree differential between the sun and the shade on the same day. All right, I know it felt a little bit chilly out there to most folks, but we were actually 1 degree at Lindbergh Field above the seasonal average, and out into the Inland Valley areas as well, about 2 degrees above what we would usually see this time of year. Doesn't mean we're not feeling those chilly temperatures in the overnight hours, dipping down into the 30s again tonight for some spots in Ramona. I expect Lakeside to get down into the 30s as well. Alpine and El Cajon, 2 other spots where we woke up to 30s this morning. We're seeing those temperatures get a little cooler. Not just cooler in the nighttime hours, but going to get a little bit cooler in our daytime hours as well. This low pressure trough is going to dig down through Southern California, bringing us a cooling trend over the next couple of days. We're going to see those temperatures drop tomorrow about 5 degrees in most parts of the county. 68 degrees for the average high at the coast, 72 in the Inland Valley areas, 60 in the mountains, 73 in the deserts, and we've finally seen a little bit calmer winds than we've seen in the last 12 hours. I'll have your extended forecast coming up next. John?
Looks good, Brooke.
Well, as we age, we have to take additional steps to stay healthy. We can't always get away with some of the things we did in our youth. A new study indicates that for older women, a high-protein diet might not be the best thing. Kim Hutcherson has more in tonight's Health Minute. Another gorgeous day in store for us tomorrow, but that doesn't mean we won't have those chilly temperatures. Those clouds, when we have them, act as a blanket and hold in some of that heat, and we don't have that for tonight. So these 40s and 50s in some spots, especially the eastern Inland Valley areas, will drop into the 30s again tonight, so pull up those covers nice and tight. We're seeing a low pressure trough dig down the California coastline and bring our temperatures down a little bit. Not for tomorrow, but more so into Monday. By Monday, our temperatures will drop 5 degrees, which is pretty significant in most areas. The moisture track remains well to the north of us in the Pacific Northwest, moving down into northern California, and some cloud cover moving through northern and central California. That will make it to us, just the cloud cover, not the precipitation. By about Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll see a cloudy start to the day, clearing to mostly sunny skies, but starting off with those morning clouds. But as I said, we won't get that wet weather. Here's a look at that temperature forecast for you. By the heat of the day tomorrow, we're going to be at about 71, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, about 70 in the Inland Valley areas, upper 60s for the most part along the coastline. So about a degree or so warmer tomorrow than we were today. So just a degree or two. It's Monday when things change. You're going to see these temperatures into the heat of the day on Monday drop a good 5 degrees in most parts of the county, making it only into the lower and mid 60s in the Inland Valley areas and the lower 60s along the coastline. Very chilly temperatures into our mountain areas. We had a wind advisory today for the Inland Valleys, mountains, and deserts. That has since expired. Doesn't mean those winds aren't going to kick up. We could see some gusty winds kicking up over the next 24 hours or so, but nothing like the last 24 hours past. We are seeing, as we get into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, we get up to the 22-mile-an-hour wind gust mark in Mount Laguna. At elevations a little bit higher there, we're just over 5,700 feet at Mount Laguna. We're going to see those winds kicking up a little bit more. So here's a look at those temperatures that are sort of seesawing for us a little bit. A little bit warmer tomorrow, cooler on Monday. There's that increased cloud cover as that low pressure trough deepens for us. That trough will weaken on Wednesday, so we see increased sunshine, less of those gusty winds, and temperatures on the rise. A little bit warmer on Wednesday, more so on Thursday, and Friday still holding above the seasonal average. Into Saturday, temperatures come down right around the seasonal average. In the mountains, we're also going to see those temperatures fluctuating a little bit. Coolest day on Wednesday at only 46 degrees is where we're topping out, and 70s over the next 2 days in the deserts, but then dropping into the 60s. That's a look at your Jerome's Dream Shot. Good night for. Let's take a look at those current temperatures outside. It will definitely feel cold to you in those eastern inland valleys for you. Lakeside 38 degrees. Alpine not much above that at 44. Ramona as well at 43. El Cajon at chilly 45 and 45 for Escondido as well. We're seeing 30s out into our mountain areas. We also have a wind advisory in effect. That is going to continue until 2 p.m. this afternoon, not only for the mountains and deserts, but extending through our inland valley areas as well. So gusty winds for today, and then to the north of us, a high wind warning in effect, so I'll continue to track that for you. We have a low pressure trough over the southwest that is digging down, that is bringing us these gusty offshore winds. Cooler temperatures today. Our temperatures will rise, but only a degree or two for tomorrow before coming back down, because that trough is actually expected to deepen as we get into the middle and towards the end of the week around Thursday. It's going to continue to deepen through Thursday, and that's going to bring us those cooler temperatures. We shouldn't have any rainfall. We're pretty much clear from that. The moisture track well to the north of us in the Pacific Northwest. Some increased cloudiness for Northern California. We'll get a little bit of those clouds as that trough deepens on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well. Maybe even a little bit more increased cloudiness on Monday, but overall not too bad. Here's a look at our temperatures. Right now, temperatures around the county are on the cooler side, of course. As we warm up into the heat of the day a little bit later today, we're going to see temperatures averaging anywhere from the lower to mid 60s along the coastline. As we make our way into the inland valley areas, temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 60s. We have a couple of 70s at that hour. Lakeside, El Cajon coming in the 70s. And then as we get out to the mountain areas, temperatures drop dramatically only into the lower 50s in spots like Palomar Mountain, where that makes sense. Elevation's about just over 5,400 feet there. Mount Laguna even higher, and temperatures even a little bit cooler there. Upper 60s into our deserts. Then into the heat of the day tomorrow, as I said, temperatures will rise, but just a couple of degrees. So we're still looking at just lower 70s mainly into the inland valley areas, which actually is going to make it a beautiful day because we'll have plenty of sunshine as well. Temperatures in the upper 60s for the most part at the coast, which is just a degree or two warmer from today. As we make our way out to the heat of the day in our mountain areas tomorrow, temperatures in the upper 50s and lower 60s, but still those very gusty winds. So I'm going to continue to track that throughout the morning for you. And coming up, we'll take a look at your 7-day extended forecast. So you go into the hotel, and it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful stone fireplace, and you see this beautiful fire, but it never changes form. So I thought, okay,
something's up.
Something's not right
So it's
here.
a video that I figured out, but it blows hot air into the room. It's very deceiving.
So we'll just hang out, turn on our blow dryers, and have a log burning on the TV
That's
screen.
really all you need to do.
Same thing.
As long as you have a blow dryer, you're
Oh
good.
my goodness.
Oh, welcome to Southern California, folks. All right, let's take a look at these current temperatures outside. Hey, you know what? I would take this any day over the rest of the country, considering the weather they have and the fires they do need to light. All right, we have temperatures mainly in the upper 50s right now, some lower 60s around the county. We'll warm to about 1 degree above what we would usually see this time of year. Gusty winds, though, a wind advisory in effect as we speak right now for our inland valley areas, our mountains and deserts, and that's going to continue until 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'm actually predicting it is probably going to extend beyond that, because even after that expires, look at this, we're still seeing 41-mile-an-hour gusts in Pine Valley, up to 34 miles per hour in Palomar Mountain, and that will actually continue into our evening hours as well. At 8 o'clock tonight, we're still seeing very gusty winds, so I'm going to update you on our 10 p.m. live broadcast tonight to see how much those winds have calmed down and whether or not that wind advisory is extended. An average high today of 67 degrees at the coast, 71 inland, chillier 50 in our mountains, and an average high of 70 degrees in our local deserts. Overall, not too bad. A west swell today, 2 to 3 footers, water temperature 60 to 62 degrees, and we're going to have one of our high tides at 10:17 this morning. Here's how things change. Temperatures will warm just a degree or so for tomorrow, but that low pressure trough that we're seeing, that is going to dig down deeper. We're going to see that deepening trough. It's going to bring our temperatures down even further into the lower 60s at times in our inland valley areas for the beginning of this week. Increased cloudiness on Monday and Tuesday as that moisture comes from the Pacific Northwest and Northern California as well into Southern California as that trough deepens. That trough will weaken, though, by the middle of the week. Temperatures come up, increased sunshine, lighter winds, which is good. We're going to see those calmer winds. Gusty winds, though, over the next 2 days or so for the mountains and deserts. Chilly temperatures on Wednesday, topping out at only 46 degrees for the average high in the mountains before warming into the end of the week. And next weekend as well, we'll continue to see a little bit warmer temperatures, certainly on Friday, too. And in the deserts, temperatures in the 70s, lower 70s over the next few days before dipping down into the upper 60s. But overall, not too bad. Don't really need a fire with that.
No, you don't. Thank you, Brooke.
You bet.
So much for joining us today. We hope you have a great rest of your day. Brooke will be back tonight
See you
at
tonight.
10.
And of course, we'll have breaking news, following breaking news throughout the day. A shooting in Rancho Santa Fe, also December nights, and the football teams, USD and San Diego State, both in playoffs today.
A lot happening.
Have a great day.
Have a good rest of your day.